What is the difference between local hire, modified local hire, and how does that affect you, the actor, in landing the job? Stick around and find out. The world is rapidly changing, and it is affecting our lives across the board, and the film and television industry is no exception. In the advent of pandemic lockdowns and the 2023 actor and writers strike, show business has changed, possibly permanently. It's very possible we will not be going back to in-person auditions anytime soon. Electronic or taped auditions is now the norm. In the old days, they would often be upon request, but these days it is normal to audition for film and television electronically, and oftentimes we're booked right off of tape instead, and not even callbacks. It's a whole new world for the actor, and for better or for worse, we need to make adjustments. One positive aspect to these changes is that it puts more power into the hands of the actor in how they're going to present themselves during the audition. One thing that we do need to be aware of is the differences between local hire, modified local hire, and what this means in booking a job. Local hire is simply how it sounds. You, the actor, being in that city. I personally am in Austin, Texas. I am a local to Austin actor. When it comes to modified local, that's when a production is saying as long as you're within 500 miles of the location of the shoot, you will be considered a modified local to that area, and they will offer compensation for per diem and travel and hotel expenses as long as you're within the 500-mile radius. If you are beyond that 500 miles, it's up to the production whether they want to pay more to bring an actor in from a further city or not. The reason there is this distinction is generally because of production costs. Either the production is getting tax incentives for shooting in a certain area, or it's just simply their budget to not pay extra for travel for actors. They'll often want to hire local to save the production money. It is the actor's job to be honest with production and say exactly where they are or where they can be. Meaning, if you can be hired as a, say, modified local to Atlanta, that's saying that you're within 500 miles of Atlanta, and you will be able to get yourself there with the compensation that production has given you. If you are to be hired as a local to Atlanta, the impression is that you live in the Atlanta area. Say you get hired on a Wednesday and they need you Thursday morning for a costume fitting. You're expected to be there. No compensation on their part. You get yourself there, and they expect that. Some actors may think that it's no big deal to say fudge the truth because they want the job so bad and they fully expect to be there on time. But say you're going to Los Angeles from Pittsburgh and that flight is late. Suddenly production is behind and you have yourself an angry agent, an angry casting director, and angry production. That is not the position that you want to be in. You need to be honest about where you're at. You can say, I am Chris Olson, I'm a local hire to Austin, I can work modified local out of the Atlanta area from, say, Knoxville or somewhere within 500 miles. That is fully appropriate. You're being honest, and that is what production expects to hear. By the way, you can't just be a modified local hire because you want to be. You need to have a physical address within that 500 miles. Most people have friends or relatives that they can utilize an address, and that's essential because production needs to have that address for any paperwork or paychecks can be sent out. That proves that you are that modified local hire. So in summation, to be considered a local hire, the actor needs to live in the same city that the production is being filmed. To be considered a modified local hire, the actor has to have a legitimate address within 500 miles of where the production is being filmed. I hope this info was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe, and good luck out there.